Hey everyone, it's Tobes, and welcome to your second monitor. Today for Midweek Magic, we have a Phantom bot draft. We are drafting Ninja Turtles against some bots. We'll be playing against real people, and yeah, we've got to make a 40-card deck. So let's see how this goes for us. Before we get started, I want us to take a look at the archetypes for Ninja Turtles. It looks like we have 5 archetypes that are in enemy colors. So ninjas in white and black. We've got machines, so we care about artifacts and such in Izzet. Golgari is disappear. That seems good. Yeah, and we can eat food for that. That sounds fine. Alliance for Boros. So just red, white, go wide. Seems good. And then we're doing mutagens for Simic. If you want to see me do a mutagens-based Simic deck, I posted one several weeks ago. I will link it in the video's description. But for now, let's get into our draft. All right. We're going to see Kitsune Dragon's Daughter is our rare. I don't love this card. I think it's not what we're looking for. But let's see what else we have. We've got a Signpost uncommon in Pizza Face. I don't know if Pizza Face really is a Signpost uncommon, but it's an uncommon in gold. So let's see what we like here. We've got a nice tap land if we need that. Just not as familiar with this set as you'd think with all these commander decks I've been building for it. Michelangelo gets counters. That seems good. Featherbrain Filcher is a payoff for ninjutsu, or for sneak, I should say. Make Your Move is good removal. I like that. Ice Cream Kitty. It's weird. Yeah. Let's see if we can make some ninja stuff work. Even though I do want to take Donatello's technique, maybe this is what I like. Yeah, maybe this is what I like. Yeah, we're going to do it. Follow Our Heart. Ooh, Bespoke Bow. That's in blue, and it's a good removal spell. Stockman Mad Flyantist is an island cycler. That's okay. 3/4 flyer for 5 that lets us loot is fine too. New Generation's Technique. Ooh, I do like this. I like any kind of explosive vegetation sort of iteration. In fact, maybe that's what we do. Although we could go Izzet, and that would be fun too. That's less of a ninjas thing, but this is a little bit of a little baby board wipe. That's okay. I think let's go with the bow right now. Stick with our one color. We don't have to necessarily stay blue, but oh well, we've got Ray Fillet. Ray Fillet is fine. Comes in, makes a mutagen. It's a 3/3 flyer, and we can take counters off of it to draw. Or off of any of our creatures to draw. We've got one of the rock steadies. That's good. Putrid Pals. Interest with counters if we had Disappear online. I don't know that we're really going to do a Disappear deck. Karai's Technique is another sneak one, but well, we could always go in white and black. But I think I want to do Ray Fillet. I like the idea of doing flyers. That seems fun. We've got 2 Mind Transfer Protocols. I guess if this were a real pack, we would have had one of these as a foil. We could go TCRI building. Old Hob makes a free creature every turn, and we can protect our creatures if we go red-white as well. We could do Jeskai if we want to. What's this? First Striker with a first striking 3/1 that lets us rummage is not terrible. These Musicians is an alliance card. That's not horrible for us. Mind Transfer Protocol is sort of suit up. It's not exactly suit up, but kind of. I think suit up is a pretty good card though. Let's go for that. Let's transfer someone's mind. We're not going to be mono blue, but you never know. Mouser Mark III. Cares about us having artifacts. So far we have the bow, and that's okay. I don't think it's really wise to go mono blue, but we're going to try for now. The Mouser has hybrid mana. Ooh, actual negate. That's sweet. It's weird that it shows it to me as the Mystical Archive printing. I don't know what that's about. Retromutation is a removal spell. It's got flash, but it is 3 mana. It's kind of expensive. We've got these frogs, though. These frogs are fine. Ward 3, 4-5 for 5. Okay. Unless we take another Mind Protocol, we can't keep going blue. That's fine. We've got Tenderize, which is just Rabid Bite. That's pretty good. We can always do blue-green. And if we're going into green, then again, this is a Mana Dork. That's not terrible. For artifacts, yeah. Let's see if we're able... Ooh, hard one, Jite. Let's try and do our Izzet deck. We'll see if we can make that work. Oh, we got another Jite. This squad puts a counter on itself when we have a creature come in. That's pretty good. And we have Omni Cheese Pizzas. But let's get this squad. 2-1 for 3 is not terrific, but it gets bigger. All right, Slithering Cryptid will come in and make us a Mutagen token. That's pretty good. Stockman. It's a flyer. Flyers can win games. Another Stockman, sure. But we've got Jenika's Technique here. 2 damage to each creature. Not 100% sure that's going to be terrific for us. Although, so far, all of our creatures survive it except for this point squad, which might survive it if we have had enough other creatures come in. Let's take Jenika's Technique. Alright, none of these are in our colors, so we'll just take the one that we like the most. I like Rocksteady. Alright, Null Group Biological Assets. Oh, this is that 3/1 First Striker. Yeah, seems good. And another Donatello's Technique. And a basic island. Alright, Pack 2 gives us Mikey and Leo Chaos and Order. This was a great card, but we're not running it in this deck. Neutrinos, also a great card. If you want to see the Neutrinos as a commander deck, check out my channel. I should link this video in the description as well. Alright, Lord Dreg, not in our colors. If we're going to stick red-blue, we don't have to. Donnie draws us a card. If we control an artifact, that's fine. Surveillance Cam. You can tap things when artifacts come in. Pretty fun. We've got another Cryptid. Let's take Donnie. Okay. Retro Mutation is that removal spell. Another Stockman. Another artifacts only card. We could play Mechanized Ninja Cavalry. I think that's probably the pick. Alright, we got another Donatello. Cares about artifacts. We need a few more artifacts, I believe. Ultram Scientists is not terrible. But let's take Donnie. What are we looking at right now? We've got 4 artifacts. Buzzbots is okay. We might do that. Skateboard, tap something down, give something haste. I'm not thrilled by any of these, so we'll just take the Buzzbots for now. Another flyer. Ooze Spell is good interaction. What is Zog Steel? 5 mana, 5/4, reach, trample, mountain cycling. It's a big top end card. That's not terrible. I think we can hold off on... No, Ooze Spell is an uncommon. Let's take it. Cancel never hurts. Mouser Foundry. When it enters or leaves, we make a 1/1 robot. And we can sack it to do 3 damage to a creature. It's removal. Seems good. Bot Bashing Time is also... It's one of these. It's the 4 or 5 mana, 5 or 6 damage. Oh, but sorcery speed. We'll keep going. We've got another Bot Bashing Time. We got another Mouser... But this is Mark 3. We've already seen that. We've got another Donatello. I think we go a little lower on the curve than another Donatello. Crustacean Commando. It's an 0/3 crab. Love that in Magic. And it comes with a mutagen, which is fine. Another Mouser Foundry. Another Punks. Yeah, we'll do the Commando. That seems fun. Surveillance Cam, it's that tap down deal. We can take this Cryptid and get ourselves yet another Mutagen. Mutagens are good because we can pump up our flyers if we need to. I don't want to miss out on these purple Dragon Punks, but I think we do the Cryptid. Okay, got another... Well, we'll take the Dragon Punks then. Okay, another Ooze Spill, but this Ultram Scientists lets us tap something down, and it's an artifact, so that's pretty good. All right, we'll take the skateboard, but we're probably not running it. And Shredder's Revenge. And a basic planes. Final pack, Shark Shredder Killer Clone. Very cool card. Check out my channel on Thursday to see a Krang and Shredder deck that features this card. But for now, I think we might do Ray Fillet. Raphael Tough Turtle does damage as well. Manhole Missile is a good removal spell. We got a duel in our colors. Our creature count is fine so far, so Raphael might be a good call. Ray Fillet is another flyer. We already have one of him. We could use some more high mana value creatures. Well, we've got Zog if we want Zog. Who is nobody? Oh, they're nobody. Got it. Bounces an artifact we control and scries. Not the most exciting thing. I feel like... So we've got 2 5-drops and 2 4-drops for our top end. I think we can get away with playing Zog. Ooh, Brilliance Unleashed. What is your deal? 6 mana to do 5 damage to a creature and maybe return an artifact to play or make a 3/3. That's not bad at all. Seems good. Hey, it's Venus. We've got a Raphael. Never punished. We've got a different Raphael. This is an Alliance trigger Raphael that gives us a little card advantage. That's not terrible for 4 mana. We'll think about that. And then Baxter Stockman. It comes in with a robot. Our artifact creatures get better? Yeah, we'll play that. All right. We've got this 3/1 First Striker again. This thing, it's fine. It's not terrible. It's 3 mana for a 2/4. Sure. Return to the Sewers is that classic tuck a creature on top or bottom, even though just for 4 mana. That's okay. Bob Ashing Time is more removal for us, which we might want. This is also removal. Much though I like this, I think we mouse or attack. All right. Another Zog. We got nobody back. We can get another Donatello at this point because we have lots of artifacts. We got 8 artifacts. I guess that's not lots. But Donatello is just a virtual vanilla. I'm not that excited about it. Of course, we have plenty of those in this format. Maybe we'll take nobody just to give ourselves some fun in building. The Omni Cheese Pizza draws us a card, is an artifact. Mouse or attack is another useful one, and it's low on our curve. I like that. Well, we're back to nobody. Probably not playing both of them. Another Stockman. Another Krusty Krab. And another Mind Transfer Protocol. And that's our deck. All right, let's figure out what we are going to put in it. So these are the cards we've drafted. We've got to make 13 cuts. The easy way to start is to sort by creature and non-creature. We are looking at 24 creatures right now. That's a lot. We want to cut a few non-creatures at least. So let's get rid of at least one Mind Transfer Protocol. Double Strike is pretty tempting. I like this Brilliance Unleashed. I'd like to keep that. Bespoke Bow is removal. Donnie's Technique, we can cut one of them at least. We might cut the Ooze Spill. We might cut Jenica's Technique, honestly. Mouse or Attack, we're probably not running both of them. That's us at 9 non-creatures. Let's go down one more. This Foundry makes tokens. What do we have for our artifact count? 10 so far. Doing okay. Maybe we don't run Mind Transfer Protocol. It does draw us a card. It is a combat trick. We can use it like removal. I'm not a huge fan of Ooze Spill, but it's not terrible. Let's cut Jenica's Technique for now. All right, let's look at our creatures. We want to go down quite a bit, honestly. We want to cut 9 creatures, really. But our curve is low. So let's look at getting rid of one Stockman. We'll keep both Ray Fillets for the moment. This Donnie is a good one, I think. This is an artifact. Maybe we're not running this 2-4. We'll cut at least one no. Actually, we'll cut both nobodies. Not worried about them. Purple Dragon Punks I kind of want, because it can give us mana, and it is still a bear either way. Maybe we cut the Krusty Krabs. Mouser Mark II is good stats for blocking, especially, but we'll cut one of them. We're down to 7 artifacts. Hate to lose another Rayfillet. Let's cut this point squad. That's a good idea. And all right. Punk Frogs is not doing that much for us. And we've got one more cut to make. It can be from down here. What is our situation with our artifacts? Still 7. Maybe the Mouser is not worth it. But we have ways to make artifacts, like the Cryptid. Mutant Town Musicians is just solid. I'm okay with that card. Maybe we cut one of these Rayfillets. I don't mind having both a Mountain Cycler and a Island Cycler. And then on top of that, Baxter is sort of our linchpin. I don't want to kill one of our artifacts. Donatello flies. Maybe that is the Mutant Town Musicians. Or it could be this thing. This is not that inspiring. Let's do it. Okay. We've got a pretty low curve. Doing okay. But we have plenty in the way of other stuff. So yeah, I think this is our deck. Yeah, I'm fine with this. We're going to try it. Let's go into it. Okay, game 1 against Riss. This is okay with me. Bunch of 2-drops. Play an island. Have a pizza snack. Play Mountain. And play ourselves a flyer. Next turn we can Mouser Foundry, and then the turn after that, Hard One Yute and attack with Double Strike. Yeah, we'll play the Foundry, or we can do this. This is actually not terrible. Yeah, we'll tap down Wingnut, so they don't get to do anything with it. Swing in. They're in Boros colors, so they've got Alliance going on, so probably a lot of creatures. Mutant Town Musicians, yep. Okay. Let's do what we were going to do, but let's do it on the ground. That way they have to either trade or take 4. They trade. Wow. Okay. Suits me. They've got the neutrinos. Sweet. That's a cool card. We are not going to block. So we miss a land drop, but I think that's okay. We can't really attack in unless we bounce the neutrinos. Yeah. Let's go ahead and bounce the neutrinos. It's a 4-mana card, so they're going to have to spend their whole turn next time recasting it. I was trying to be a little bit more mana efficient, but that's not terrible. Wingnut again. Bespoke bow. Ooh, and a prehistoric pet, which is hard to block. And they can bounce their own stuff on their turn. Okay. We've got Stockman, so we can block the neutrinos. Once we can play Stockman, which we can't really right now. So I suppose we'll put on the bow. Nah, we'll cycle Stockman. Get ourselves another blue source. Then equip the bow. And pass. We're going to take some damage this turn, unfortunately. Old Hob. That's not great for us. In a deck that has alliance triggers, it's terrific for them. Neutrinos attacks. Flickers Old Hob, probably. Yep, now it's tapped and attacking. We can't really block any of this unless we lose our Buzzbots, so I think we have to. Otherwise, we take an enormous amount of damage. This way, at least we draw a card. Not a great card, though. Baxter Stockman. We really need something in the way of removal, but we'll play Baxter. I think we've lost this game, unfortunately. Oh, yeah. So what do they have? At least 5 in the air, and we can't block all of this. 6 in the air now. They attack with the pet. We can block the pet. They attack with Old Hob. Okay, yeah, we're done. Their alliance triggers make the neutrinos too big. Once it flickers something, it will get even... And of course, there's that. Yeah, so that's the game. We let them do the neutrinos thing. It's pretty cool. Yep. Good game, Riss. All right. We try again. All right, game 2 versus Stay. Stay a while and listen. Well, we can kind of do what we did last time. Begin with our Buzzbots. They've got a Mouser, so they can't attack with it right now. We'll go ahead and get our bots out. Okay, now they've got 2 Mousers that can both attack. But we can block with our Slithering Cryptid. Get in for 1. Raphael. Attacking creatures have double strike? That's just rude. Good grief. Not ideal for us. I think we just try and tempo them a little bit. Make the Cryptid a little larger. Bounce their Raphael. So they have to replay it. Shouldn't have attacked with the Cryptid, but moving quickly. They replay Raphael, we go to 6. Unless we block here. Draw a card. Donatello. Yeah. Well, We got some expensive cards in hand, unfortunately. But at least we can block. If we get 2 creatures in play, like this. Yeah. We'll force them to lose something and take us to 2. Unless they've got removal of their own. We should eat some pizza. We can play Techie Turtle next turn. I don't know if we really want to keep this in our deck. Maybe not. Alright, they're coming in. We're going to block like so. They lose 1 Mauser. We lose both of our other creatures. They play something post-combat. But we can Zog next turn, and Zog is pretty big. Rock Soldiers. Also pretty big. Blows up our bow, that's fine. Yeah, I think we're best served with just a big body. I guess it doesn't matter, because they're going to be... They're going to attack with the Rock Soldiers, which will then have Double Strike, which will kill Zog anyway, so we could have blocked with anything. However, this is a huge mistake, but we're going to do it. We go to 2, but we at least trade with one of their creatures. Buzzbots, yeah. We go to 1 with Raphael, and that's it for us. Good game, opponent. We will play it out. Double Donatello. I think we replaced Techie Turtle. There it is. Yeah, Raphael Tough Turtle does work. Any kind of impact tremors is good. I wonder if it's just our luck, or if Izzet is a popular combination. Could be. Right. What do we have here that we can put in instead of this 4-drop Donatello? A removal spell would be nice. We've got this Jenica's technique, but I don't think it's going to help us that much. We could do this, first strike on our turn, but I think Mauser attack as just a way to stop whatever's coming, maybe. Or Mind Transfer Protocol. We already have one of those to pump up our creature. I guess we want a different creature in play, huh? Maybe we just emphasize our low curve and we just trust that this Mauser will work for us. Or we could do the Commando. Let's do the crab. No, do we already have a crab? Don't want to get 2 if we already have one. We'll get 1. Give it a try. It blocks, which will buy us a little bit of time. It makes a mutagen, which can either make it have a bigger butt or make one of our creatures more threatening. Okay, we're in game 3 against Hiko QMA 4423. No. Well, then again, we can Island Cycle Stockman on turn 3. We're gonna try it. Alright. Oh, hello to you as well. We will do this so they don't know that we're island cycling. In fact, maybe we don't. I think we're okay. Stockman might be good for us later on. We can just play Donatello. Then we can Jete and attack for 4. If we then get Donatello to live and keep the Jete, Mind Transfer Protocol means another 8 after that. Pretty good. They pump up their Krusty Krab. No. Surveillance cam. Okay. So we don't get to attack. That's fine. Next turn, we can Stockman if we want to. We can also Ultram Scientists. If they play out a good threat, we can tap it down. That'll also make Donatello a little bit bigger, and we attack for 6. Seems good. They've got their own Ultram Scientists. Okay, so I guess we're not attacking with Donatello next turn. So we'll bring out Stockman. Unless we want to hold up this Ooze Spill. They're only at 3 mana. I say we get out Stockman to be a little bit more of a threat for us. And we will bin this island. Hopefully we can get more value out of our Ooze Spill once they have a bigger spell. Which could be right now. We'll see. Using Final Fantasy lands. Alright. Lots of removal with this opponent. Interesting. Alright. Well, we lose the ability to Ooze Spill if we do anything, but I think it's fine. Can stun down their Ultram Scientists. Get Donatello to be a little bit bigger. Do we attack for 12? I think we do. We can draw a card. That's pretty solid. Now they've got to kill Donatello. If they don't kill Donatello, though, we Mouser Foundry, protect it with Ooze Spill, Mouser Mark II. I think we do it this way. I think we go with our original plan. They draw 2 cards. They get to tap down Donatello. That's fine. This doesn't let us counter a non-spell, like a trigger ability. We do make Donatello quite big this way. So we still need to protect him, so we will just pass the turn. We've got the win in the air if they can't remove him. Bob Ashing Time's pretty good, but we've got an Ooze Spill. They've got 2 mana left open. They might have a flyer. If they do, they can block. That's it. Good game, Hiko QMA 4423. All right, what's our prize for our first win? It is Triple Triad from Final Fantasy. You can play a card game in your card game. Let's keep it going. All right, Game 4 versus Thin Human 26. Thin Hitman, maybe? I'm going to say Thin Human. This seems good. Opponent, no 2-drop. So we'll play our Buzzbots. Even though I would like to play it after Donatello, it's still fine. They've got a Cryptid, that's okay. We will play Donnie. Attack with our Buzzbots. They can attack with their Cryptid if they want, because next turn we get to trigger it, our Donatello twice. Except that Donatello is now dead, so I guess not. Alright, they've got a 3/4 Cryptid. They're playing quick. Yeah, I think the right choice is to tap it down so they can't keep attacking with it. Stun it. 1 more point of damage for them. Alright, they get rid of our 1 creature. That's fine. Let's do this. Let's Crustacean Commando. Make a mutagen. Make the Buzzbots bigger. No, we'll make the Commando itself bigger. Okay. Well, that's fine. We'll play our Mouser. We're not going to block them with our Mouser. Just want them to use their resources. And they continue to use their resources. Okay. Seems fine. Well, get another Mouser, I suppose. Or another robot, that is. Pass into it. We can use this to have our little robot. Wow. Look at all this removal. We've got some removal of our own, though. Baxter Stockman. Make a robot. Make this robot bigger. Attack with it. Okay. We're catching up with our opponent. Nope, never mind. They have Super Shredder. Good grief. And another removal spell. Unbelievable. Well. Do we have an artifact in here that we want to bring back? Probably. Is it better than just making a 3/3? I don't think so. We'll do both. We'll kill Super Shredder, and we will choose this artifact, bring it back. It taps down nothing. That's fine. Would have liked to have made that 3/3, but I thought we had to target something. Choose target artifact card in your graveyard, return it. Oh, if it's an artifact creature. Got it. Okay. Well, that was good. We got there. Good game, opponent. Getting a little bit of a handle on this. All right, we've got Stillness in Motion from Dragonstorm. Cool. Love these just cool build-around enchantments. All right, into Game 5 versus Macho 72 with the Sheoldred avatar. Ooh. We can Master Foundry early. Oh, we can Raphael. Yeah. Let's do it. Right, Master Foundry it is. Get an Impact Tremors trigger. Attack with Wrath. We're not going to use Donatello's technique right now. Maybe later. Alright, they've got the scientists. Tap down Raphael. That's okay. We still get our impact tremors effect with our creatures. So I think we do it this way. See if they block. They do. Mind Transfer Protocol to draw us a card. Good. Kill their creature. Pass a turn. Michelangelo Game Master. If they have Disappear, it gets a counter. That seems good. I think we kind of slow roll it a little bit. We're going to buzz bots. Actually, we might be able to trade with Mikey. I just like the idea of using Mouser attack and the Jitte. Let's just attack. We can kill Michelangelo with our Mouser attack if we want to. Unless they have a trick. Looks like they do. Ooh, pretty cool. Yep. That means we will not trade. We will lose our Raphael. But we can at least Donatello's technique here and also lose our token. Draw 2 cards. Maybe that helps us. Oh yeah. If they don't pump up Michelangelo anymore, which they probably will, but if we can Brilliance Unleashed, we can... Oh, that was a temporary boost. Yeah, we can kill him with a Brilliance Unleashed. And bring back nothing. Nobody comes out to bounce it, so they have Disappear turned on. No blocks. So Michelangelo gets a little bigger. Tap down our Buzzbots. Doesn't make a difference. But now they don't have any mana, so they can't stop our Brilliance. So we attack in the air. We're going to take 3 here, but that's okay. We can Ray Fillet. And if we draw a land, we can also... Maybe we just kill that anyway. They can make it bigger with their guac and marshmallow pizza right now. Not ideal. Here's Ray Fillet. We'll go ahead and use our mutagen on our Buzzbots. And let's attack with the bots. My plan right now is to block their nobody with the bots and then use Ray Fillet to eat the counter off the bots. Because they're going to guac and marshmallow it up, I think. Yep. Good. It doesn't get trample, so that's fine. We draw. Stockman. Stockman's fine. We draw a card here. Purple Dragon Punks. That's a good blocker. General Trag. Oh, they kill Ray. That's too bad. For 5 mana, we can kill General Trag. And we have another Ray. So let's play our Purple Dragon Punks. And let's kill General Trag. Make another robot. And now, if they don't attack with nobody, we can use those punks to get out our Jitte a little bit better. They're attacking with the punks. Do they have another pizza? Or they're attacking with nobody, sorry. Oh, speaking of pizza. Ooh, and tradesies. Sounds good. Nothing else in hand? Alright. Well then, I'm going to say Ray Fillet, because we've got our ooze spill that we can hit whatever else they have with. We make our mutagen. Let's go to combat. And go to the next game. Or the next turn, goodness. Not that arrogant. Hope they cast something really big. Manhole Missile is not big enough. We will protect Ray, though. Another Manhole Missile. Sounds good. They put something on the bottom, draw something else. Sounds fine. We can play Stockman. And then loot. They get a pizza. Omni Cheese Pizza, which is just golden egg. So... okay. We will loot away our mountain. To get another mountain. Sounds good. Play a mountain. Mutagen up this little guy. And we attack for 3. This way, for 4 mana next turn, we can play the Jete and attack with it. Or attack with the creature we've equipped. Do 6 damage, hopefully, either way. But they've got 3 cards in hand and 2 different foods. Ooh, Michelangelo Weirdness to 11. Right on. This is a cool deck. Good deck opponent. Alright, Bob Bashing time to kill Stockman. It's a shame, but alright. I think we're just going to keep it going and hold up this island so they don't know what it is. Do they get rid of Michelangelo, or do they take 6? They take 6. Alright. Pass to you, opponent. They're not dead. They've got 6 more life sitting right here. Yeah, we obviously can't do anything about it. Great. We're going to go in again. Yep, they eat their pizza. And their other pizza? Not yet. Play this cavalry. Make 2 creatures. And pass to them. Looks like they've got lessons from life. Wow. Very cool. They didn't find a land, but they've still got 4 open mana. And they're at 5 life, essentially. What did they play? Nobody. Okay. Nobody's back. They bounced their pizza. Very cool. This is the one that draws them a card. That seems good. We're just drawing lands. So we're going to... we're just going to get in with our 3/3. They're going to double block. We're going to kill Michelangelo. No, they don't double block. Wow. Okay, we pass. They've got rock soldiers. They can destroy our Jite? Yeah. Reasonable. Alright, the tide is turning. They are at 2 life, but they're totally fine. They can play their pizza. There it is. And now they draw a card, and they have the ability to sack it, and they're back at 5 life. They could even attack with Michelangelo now, and they'd be okay. Alright, we've got a Cryptid. We will play the Cryptid. And we will pump up the Cryptid. We're going to make them trade something. It's going to be the Rock Soldiers. Unless they've got removal. Some kind of interaction. Yep. Rock Soldiers has a good power, but Michelangelo's got a great ability. So they're going to hang on to that. Do they crack their pizza now? Yes, they do. Four cards in hand. Primordial Pachyderm. What in the world? Okay. That's big. They're at 8. Ooh, and the Explosive Vegetation? Wow. Pretty good. Well, we can bounce their Pachyderm. Which we will. They'll get life back, but they can't block this way. We will put the bow on this little friend, and then we attack with everything. Alright, they take 6. They're going to go back up to 4 with their Pachyderm. Right. What else do they have in hand? Would love to draw some more gas. I think we're doing okay, but it's a pretty close game. They've got interaction. Great. They make a mutagen token as well. Oh no. The Pachyderm is now a Colossal Dreadmaw. No, they put it on Michelangelo? Really? Okay. Pachyderm's the right choice, I think. It's got trample. Can't handle a Dreadmaw. We do have a Crab, though. Crab's not going to save us. We're going to put this mutagen token on the Commando, I guess. And we'll just pass. Casey Jones. Draw 3 cards and discard 3 at random at their upkeep? Wow. And they've got a Raphael, so they don't even have to keep a gain land. Wow. Yeah, they can attack with their Pachyderm. We can't kill it. Surely they will. They don't. And we draw land. Amazing. Well, we'll put some stops here so they don't know that we're playing this land and that we have nothing. So they're going to only have 1 card in hand during their next turn. Yeah, they discarded 2 lands. Know that feeling? Wow. Yeah, here we go. I'm going to give them a good game and a nice deck because they have a sweet deck. Yep. We're gonna call it there. Good game, Macho 72. That was a good game. Didn't end close, but it was close for a long time. That was fun. Not 100% sure about this crustacean, however. Do we have something better that we'd like to run? Something that's fun? Want to have a creature. Maybe we play another Stockman? I don't think that's terrible. We could do these Punk Frogs, I guess. We can run a nobody of our own. Yeah, let's we haven't seen this null group thing. Yeah, we're gonna do another Stockman. And lose our crustacean. Did I just put something else in here? Oh, Shredder's Revenge. Yeah, we don't need that. Alright. We're trying again. Alright. This is going to be game 6 versus Test BR. Big Shredder avatar. Ultram Scientists, and we can Island Cycle Stockman. This is not ideal. We can Mountain Cycle Zog, though. Yeah, that's fine. Nope, no need. We've got a mountain. Keep it going. Buzzbots. We can tap it down if we want to. And maybe we will. I think that's fine. Let's do that. They're in Simic colors. So, mutagen shenanigans. Everything pizza. Seems cool. They get to find a basic, put it in their hand. And then they get lots of stuff when they pay 7 mana in Wooburg. I think it's worth it to just not use the mouse or attack to simply push damage, to hold it up so that we can use it for removal if necessary. Still in semi-colors. And they're gonna Explosive Vegetation. Do they have the lands to get the Everything Pizza off? Doesn't look like. Alright. We attack. Let's play Zog. Zog has reach. We can block the Buzzbots. And then we can attack well next turn. Westwind Avatar. 7/7. They sacrifice a token or a land and gain 3 life. Disappear. Lets them draw a card. Wow. We'll block. They draw a card. Seems good. We will go directly to combat. They would be wise to just take it. They don't. Okay, they do. Yep. That'll work. We'll pass the turn. The plan here is to block them with our Ultram Scientists, make it into a 4/5, make it into a 7/5 first strike. We can definitely get blown out that way. Turtle Blimp. Okay. That's cool. Comes with a Mutant. It's a 3/4 flyer that crews for 2. Yeah, neat. Another Everything Pizza. This is good. Get to Lay of the Land. Nothing wrong with that. Do they sacrifice a land and gain 3? Looks like. Yep. Cool. Now, I don't know if there's a single blue trick in this, but we're going to try doing what we do. Okay. We can Brilliance Unleashed on something. That's good. They have a trick? No, we eat their avatar. Good. I think we just... go in with Zog. Nah, we'll go in with both. It's fine. Oh, they could block with the Turtle Blimp. Yeah, good point. That's fine. We can Brilliance Unleash to kill the Turtle Blimp and bring back our Ultram Scientists. Tap down their Rebel token. It's a Rebel? It's a Mutant. We're not there yet, but we're getting closer. Alright, we got a Rocksteady. 7/7 which is not great for us. Can't be blocked by more than one creature. Although, this is worth losing Zog over. We're going to be able to get in for 5 damage here. Surveillance Cam. Shame. Taps down Zog. Can't attack this turn. No attacks. We will Island Cycle Stockman and play an island. Wow. Novel Nunchucks. Ooh, so they can kill Zog. That's rough. Shame for our situation. Yep. And we go to 11. Or 9 if they attack with their little mutant token. Okay. They crack the mutagen to make Rocksteady into a 9/9. Yep. It's pretty good. We can't do anything about that. I think the right choice is to trade here. Don't like seeing that, but we can at least loot it away. And we will. Put the GT on Stockman. So they can still do 9 to us. But we can block Michelangelo and trade with him? It's not great. They draw 2, they tap it down. Yeah, they got us. Good game, Test BR. You can just swing. Sure, that's fine. Encrypted. They don't have any more mana, so they attack. And that is the game. Good game. Well, we're not doing as well today as we could be, and that's too bad. We'll keep it going, though. This is going to be game 7 against Xurf 79. This is fine. We can deal with this. We're on the draw. Let's have some pizza. Maybe it'll lift our spirits. Okay. We've got some punks. Oh, they retro-mutate it during our upkeep? Okay, sure. We'll play Donatello. It's an 0/1, can't attack. Sure, seems fine. Got Baxter Stockman. We kill this eventually, and hopefully it's sooner rather than later. We'll play these musicians. We cannot attack in the air because they have reach. One more land and 2 more turns, and we can Brilliance Unleashed on that Pachyderm. That is, I guess, our play. Yep, we will not block this time. We can lose our Dragon Punks, and that's fine if we do. We will Baxter Stockman to pump up Donnie. And our musicians, I suppose. And we can get in for 6. So we might as well. Hopefully. Frog Butler, pretty good. They go in for 5. We will block this time. No, we don't need to block. It's got trample. I'm not expecting a lot here. We don't have an artifact in our graveyard, but that's okay. Let's just Brilliance Unleashed and kill this thing. Hopefully we can. Hopefully they don't have a trick. Negate! Amazing. Good play. Let's go to town on them. Yeah. Just try and go as quick as we can. They block Baxter. Yep, that's fine. We're getting in plenty of damage, at least. We'll go to 5, unless they have some kind of crazy pump spell, or mutagens, or something like that. Or maybe they don't attack. We'll see. Venus. Venus is a 5/5. So, yes. We're going to just take the 5. We need to do something here. If we take 4... Venus can't block in the air. Yeah, Zog is here to be a good blocker. We attack with Donnie in the air, I guess. Oh, can't block this turn. Sounds good. So we'll attack for 5. No, we'll attack for 6. And do we want to Donatello's Technique here? Yes, we do. Bounce our token. Get 2 other things. Another Ray Fillet. Not ideal. But as long as we can play this Ray Fillet, we can attack with Donatello next turn, and that's going to be 3 in the air. Leatherhead. Leatherhead does not have Trample, though. So I'm not so... Oh, or Haste is what I meant. Yeah, this isn't great for us. Leatherhead does have Trample. Well, we do this, and we do this, and we lose. Good game, opponent. Forgot that the skateboard gives haste. Cool. Good game. Xurf 79. All right, we've got a few more in us. Hopefully, we can get this 3rd win. All right, into game 8 versus Madfer662. Okay. Could be worse. They got a Buzzbots. We don't. Oh, could have played Red Source and that Jite, but I'm not so fussed about it. I think I want to hold on to Zog. We've got enough mana to cast him. He's got Reach. They Donatello's Technique. And just draw 2 and replay their Buzzbot. Okay. We'll play a Red Source, and this time we will play the Jite. Turtle Lair makes a ninja or turtle unblockable. Gotta remember that. Thinking about doing something with their Buzzbots, I believe. But maybe not. We'll see what they're gonna do. Just attack? Are we doing a sneak? Nope. We've got Ultram Scientists for no value, just a 2/2. That's fine. Ooh, we can play our own Donatello. That's pretty sweet. Let's do that. Probably removal bait at this point. Old Hob is pretty bad for us. Yeah, we're gonna just take the 4. That's okay. Because we've got Baxter Stockman. He can trigger Donatello. And we'll just pass. So they don't hit us with the buzz bots. They can try, that's fine. We can at least block the Ultram Scientists. Spicy oatmeal pizza. Gross. Baxter Stockman. But they take damage as well. That's fine. We can block Old Hob with our little token if we wish. And then we play Zog next turn to block Old Hob. And hopefully trade with it. The Island cycles Stockman. Play their island. Go to combat. They've got several things going on. Do they attack with Old Hob? They do. Alright. We do the block that we were just talking about. Mutant Town Musicians. Alright. 6 mana. Yeah, I think we keep with our plan. We make it so the scientists can't block, but we're not going to attack anyway. We want to kill Old Hob. Since they're not running white, apparently, they can't make... Ooh, they've got their own Zog. Alright, Zog can't block this turn. It's not great for us. Yep, we take 6. Or 4. Yep, 4. Alright. What do we want to do about this? We can just Jite onto Zog. That's pretty good. They have a trick for Donatello? Looks like they might. They're thinking about it. Nope, guess not. Alright. Still drawing lands. I think we need more blockers. Let's play out Stockman. Stockman's got a pretty good body. Don't let him hear I said that about him. And I think what we'll do is we'll put the Jite on Stockman. Yeah. Nobody? Alright. That means they can kill Zog or Stockman with their delicious spicy oatmeal pizza. Yep. But we are gonna trade. Oh, they killed Donatello. Okay. We will trade Zogs. Looks like. We got a 10. Yep. We've got Raphael. I think we Ray Fillet. We get a mutagen. We'll put it on Stockman. They can block in the air. But we'll let them. Yep, they draw a card. Sounds good. They take out Stockman. They've got their own Brilliance Unleashed. Wow. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna block for sure. But maybe they've got us. If we don't... Yeah, this is not ideal for us. I would love to keep Raphael. Is it worth going to 3? I think we're going to try it. No guts, no glory. They have a trick? Is this a good game? Let's find out. Should have killed the Ultram scientists. Silly me. Alright. No tricks. We draw land. Okay, well, we've got these musicians that can block. That's fine. We can deal damage to them. We can get our Jite to... I suppose Jite it up. That's fine. We're going to just hope for the best here. Obviously, we can't attack. But we can have the musicians trade with... Oh, sweet. Trade with Old Hob. We're taking 2 no matter what. We got their own Donatello in the air. Okay. Maybe not 2 no matter what. They seem reluctant to attack with everything. Okay, sure. First strike, block that. We got our Mouser Foundry. And we have just enough mana to kill something with it, so we will. Got some Alliance triggers, that's good. A little bit of damage to them. We'll use it to kill the Donatello in the air. Make another Mouser. Another Alliance trigger. Seems good. None of their stuff has trample, so I think we take a little bit of a chance. Yep, we do have trample though. And double strike. Pretty good. They are at 7, however, because they've got their pizza they can eat. They got 4 cards in hand, 7 mana. We are not dead, but we might be soon. If they play something with haste, not great for us. If they have a removal spell, not great for us. Here's Stockman. Yep, they eat their pizza, they're back at 7. Does it have to attack? Guess not. Alright. We've got another Ray Fillet. Okay. So does that mean if we... I don't think that's a bad plan. We're going to Jite on our Ray Fillet. We're going to go to combat and attack with Ray Fillet. Do they block with Stockman? Maybe not. Okay, they did. So they trade. We get another Ray Fillet. Got some triggers. And we are going to put the Jite on our Mutant Town musicians so that we can block Old Hob and trade if we want to. What do we got, opponent? Surprising number of Izzet matchups. We're still oh, I almost forgot. Gotta eat some pizza. I like the one by the arcade cabinet. Okay, we've got April O'Neil Hacktivist. Cool. They have a removal spell? Okay, they've got to just swing out. Yeah, that makes sense. They do have something, though. What are they going to use? I think we have to trade Old Hob. Yeah, we're going to try it. We're just going to hope for the best. Block like this. Block here. Block here. Keep our Raphael, I suppose. Or do we risk Ray Fillet? We don't risk Ray Fillet. What am I talking about? Because if they don't have a way to get rid of Ray, and they don't have a way to get rid of the Jite, and they don't have a flyer, and that's it for them. But who knows what they've got. Got a thinker. Mouser attack. Okay. So Mutant Musicians is gonna die. And they've still got a single red effect. Do we lose? Oh, I didn't block nobody! Did I double block Donatello? Oh, goodness. Well, that's my mistake. Yep, good game, friend. Oh, well. Shame. Let's keep going, I guess. Good grief. That must be why they were thinking about it so long, just wondering what in the world we were thinking. Yeah, this is game 9 against Zombie Lord. With a cool Vivian avatar from Foundations, I think. We've got a turn 3 play. We can Island Cycle Stockman on turn 2 if we want. I think Raphael instead. We're up against a Golgari opponent this time. That's cool. They've got Michelangelo Game Master. Alright. So we're doing some disappear shenanigans. That's fine. We're going to play out our musicians. I think they will be a good attacker next turn. That's my hope. Next turn when we play Ray Fillet in order to have something in the air. Oh, maybe they're going to get rid of our musicians. Nope, Mona Lisa. To make more mana. Right, we've got a bow, so we can turn off their mana production a little bit by bouncing Mona Lisa, but I think we don't need to. I think we just play our Ray, get some triggers, and attack with our musicians. So they can just go to 15, presumably? Yep. Michelangelo, alright. Makes another mutagen. This one is no multi-blocking. I think I'm okay with just taking 3 here. Because we can bespoke bow to bounce Michelangelo. Then we mutagen on Ray. Could have done Raphael, but that would have been this is fine too. And now, because they've been missing land drops, they have to recast Michelangelo, or hopefully they make a land drop this turn. They do, good. But then if they're replaying Michelangelo, okay, they've got a broken wings. That's fine. I guess we Baxter Stockman this next turn if we have mana for it. If we don't, Okay, here's what we're going to do. We can equip the bow if we wanted, I suppose. That's not as much fun. Let's attack. They know we have a trick, and they've got 2 mana. So we'll see which trick wins. Pain 101. Interesting. Okay. So we can lose our musicians. But I don't really mind that, because this lets us push damage. Although, if we Donatello's Technique, we can maybe draw into a land, replay Raphael. That's not terrible either. Let's do that. Bounce Raphael. We got some land, great. We are gonna trade here. Draw another card, good. Do trample over a little bit, that's fine. We don't have the ability to replay Raphael this turn, but we can at least... Oh wait, Michelangelo comes back? Am I crazy? Oh, I'm an idiot. I forgot about Pain 101. I should have listened to my instructor, Casey Jones. That's fine. At this point, I think we Raphael and we hold up Ooze Spill, maybe? I think they're just going to keep doing some beating down of us, if that's the case. Mona Lisa gets bigger, so it makes more mana. Yeah. Let's just be mana efficient. Play Baxter Stockman. Hope for the best here. Hopefully we get to keep Baxter, and that their creatures don't keep getting bigger. I'm just ignoring the 2 mutagens on their side of the board. Okay, the Shredder's Technique. Are we taking 10 here? Foot Mystic, we're not taking 10. We are taking 8. I will take the 8. So 6 mana, a lot of creatures. Just not ideal. Yeah, we're gonna... Do we just lose if... I think we lose anyway, honestly. Here's Raph. Here's a Mouser. We will cycle Stockman, play another land on our next turn. We've got blockers now, at least there's that. We go to 4, I guess. Assuming they do attack with Mona Lisa. Cowabunga. Cowabunga it is. And Rocksteady? Wow. So the question is, can Raphael do 8 damage to them this turn? I don't think so. Well, we've got a Mouser Foundry. It's going to do 1. We've got a Cryptid. Does another 1. And we'll just go ahead and pump up this Mouser and give him a good game. Good game, Zombie Lord. This is, I think, the worst draft I've made for this channel. That's fine. It's Midweek Magic, so you get to play as long as you want. It's alright. Hopefully, this is our final game. We'll see. Want to get to that 3 wins. It could be that I'm playing, like, terribly. You never know. So this is game 10 against Kink. Us versus Kink. Somehow I knew this day would come. An interesting hand. I'm going to keep it. I feel like we actually Island Cycle Stockman turn 2, turn 3 Donatello, turn 4 Buzzbots to make Donatello bigger, and we've got some flying blockers, or flying attackers. It's not great. We are on the draw. If we draw a land here, we won't cycle Stockman. We did. Great. Okay, they've got Wingnut. This is back to game 1 for us, it seems like. Buzzbots are coming out. We will Donatello before we Scientists. That way, they just look weird. That way we can trigger Donatello and lock down probably Wingnut. Oh, they've got that point squad. Because it's pointing, see? That's how it works. Alright. Donatello. It may be a better idea, rather than playing the Scientist, to Ooze Spill next turn. So we can get rid of their neutrinos if they're playing that. That'll still turn on Donnie. Or activate his ability, that is. I think that's probably good. Rock Soldiers is pretty bad for us. Blows up our Buzzbots, but it just draws a card, I guess. Doesn't it blow up our Buzzbots? Yeah. Oh, non-creature artifact. That's fine. This is solid. We'll take 4 and kill Wingnut. Do they kill our Buzzbots and draw us a card? They do. Mind Transfer Protocol. Okay, that's not terrible. I think we still hold up. We can Ooze Spill, or we can Mind Transfer Protocol to hopefully blow them out somehow. If we have to take 7 here, we have to take 7 here. Play it pre-combat. More land? Okay. Block the point squad. Let's see if they have a combat trick to kill Donatello and keep their point squad. Nope, guess not. But maybe they just have 2 damage. There's the neutrinos. Kind of knew it. Huh. So we have to lock down the neutrinos. Because otherwise, the Rock Soldiers is just going to keep coming back. So we'll Ultram Scientists. We will go ahead and attack. Because we're going to take the 4 either way. All right. Yep. No blocks. They have a trick. Nope, guess not. Jenica. Okay, so they get 5 power on the battlefield. It's not ideal for us. And they can keep getting more with the neutrinos. Ugh, gross. Well, we will play... I think Stockman is probably the right choice. We can also Raphael and Slithering Cryptid to get ourselves a little bit bigger Donatello. That's pretty good too. We'll spend our mana to make Donatello even bigger? No. Instead, we're going to make probably the Cryptid a little bit bigger. I think that's pretty good. And we'll pass. This way we can at least block the neutrinos once. Yeah, maybe Donatello was the right choice there. It's fine. They attack with the neutrinos. Presumably, they flicker Jenica. Jenica comes in, makes another mutant token. We eat Jenica with a cryptid. The neutrinos does 5 damage to us unless we throw away Donatello. We can block the current mutant token with Raphael, and the Ultram Scientists can block the Rock Soldiers, and that puts us in a good position to lose next turn. Okay, never mind. They've got a Cheetah. So we're definitely blocking with Donatello. This is going on the neutrinos. On the Rock Soldiers. Interesting. And they attack alone? Sure. Yeah, I'll block that. I didn't think I would get this far. Well... we can hold up Ooze Spill, which is not superlative for us, but I guess that's what we do. And then we play Stockman next turn. Get a couple triggers. Donatello's now big enough that we can do something about what's happening. And we can protect with Ooze Spill, and Donatello gets bigger still. And unless they have a way to give the Rock Soldiers trample, we can just keep chump blocking. Purple Dragon Punks, I'm not so worried about. Neutrinos trigger, that's fine. Neutrinos get the Jite? If so, they can definitely attack through Donatello. Yep, that's what we're doing. And we're going to flicker Jenica. Seems good. Yeah. Wish we could flash out Stockman. Oh well. The neutrinos... oh, but we will kill the neutrinos in the process. That's okay with me. They lose Jenica and the neutrinos. We just lose Raphael. Or Donatello, rather. They have something else? Equip the Jite to the soldiers, probably? Oh, to the punks. Okay, that's fine. Oh, we got all the land we might need. So we can at least hold up Oozspill and place Stockman. We'll see if Oozspill's better than what we draw here. Mouser Foundry is pretty good with Raphael. And it is removal. Let's throw away the Oozspill. Mouser Foundry it is. We can use it to remove the Rock Soldiers when we need to. That seems good. And we will pass. Making a little bit of progress here. I thought that... wow. Thought the neutrinos was really going to kill us. Of course, they may have a second neutrinos. We don't know. Right on. We'll chump here. And we'll eat their punks, I think. Unless they have a trick, which maybe they do. Okay, we trade our cryptid for their punks. They can put their GT on something else if they want. They've got their own ninja cavalry. That's fine. We're going to kill their rock soldiers with our Mouser Foundry. I think we need to hold back. I think we just keep hanging out. All right, block here. Master Foundry to kill the rock soldiers. Make a robot to replace the robot we're about to lose. Get a Raphael trigger. Okay. We're making a little progress. Don't want to count our chickens, but I think we might be doing well now. Okay, they move it to the one that's not tapped. It's fine. We're drawing lands. So we will just play a land. And I think we keep being careful. We have other Stockmans in the deck, so I don't mind throwing it away if we need to, but I'd like to not throw it away if we don't have to. They move it to the cavalry. There's tricks afoot, I believe. Can't be blocked this turn. Oh, it's a ninja. Okay, we got a clock. But we also have our own GT. We're going to do the best we can here. It all comes down to this. We chump everything that we're able to. They can make their ninja unblockable again, but then we just take 2. Of course, they might have removal for Stockman as well, or for our GT. We can't do anything about that. Oh, yes we can. They've got a flyer. Unsavory. Well, hopefully we draw a creature. Or a removal spell. They've got lots of creatures. Is it even worth attacking? I think it is. Because we can play a second Stockman. Their Filcher leaves them a food token, which does give them life. We play a second Stockman. Wait, can we not play a second? Oh, that was first strike damage. All right. We play a second Stockman. We hopefully loot our way into something good. Or at least useful. Yep, they have a little snack. We keep this Stockman. Get a Raphael trigger. We find Baxter Stockman. Okay, can't use that this turn. But we sure can use it next turn. Right now, we will just have our Stockman be our double striker. We can block whatever they have come into us. Does Turtle Lair make their mutant? unblockable? No, just a ninja or a turtle. Okay, that seems fair. We're gonna block the trunks, and block here, and hope for the best. Maybe we go to 2. Looks like we are going to 2. Okay. Jenica's technique to kill everything. Wow. Nice. That's cool. They got their point squad. But we've got... Yeah, I think we just do it this way. We've got 3 creatures. And we're going to block aggressively. They've got a Mouser. Sounds good. They've got a Jite. Sounds bad. Tramples. So it's going to do 6 damage. So we're going to lose one of these either way. So we just trade whichever one they want us not to have, we will not have. That was the smart choice. Jite does not give trample, just double strike. So a little risky for us, because we know that there's haste in their colors. But I feel like we Jite on our musicians and swing. If we can get an alliance trigger, that is. Ray Fillet is pretty good too, though. So let's play Ray. Mutagen are Mutant Town musicians. Jite them. They are forced to block. So we might as well swing in with our 1/1 as well. And they're taking 6, I think. We put our Jite on Ray, and I think this game is ours. But who knows? They might have a shock or something along those lines. General Trag. Does that kill us? To target creature. Okay. We're not dead. Ray's dead. We gotta do it. We drew it. We might as well do this. We get a bunch of triggers. Give him a good game. Good game, Kink. And we finally got there. 7-3, but we finally got there. Or no, 3-7. Good grief. Yeah, not my best record, but still, it's a fun draft, and you know, I don't mind this set. Oh, we got an achievement. Ooh, Portent of Calamity. Sweet. Showcase frame. Neat. All right. Well, that'll do it for us tonight, everyone. Thank you for watching. I will not be posting a Midweek Magic video next week because I will be on vacation. But in the meantime, if you want to support what I do here, make sure to like and subscribe. Ring the bell if you want to be notified when I post my videos. Check out the playlists in the video's description for my Ninja Turtles Commander decks. Consider becoming a member of the channel, something I'm doing recently. And most of all, remember, Magic is fun. You should play more Magic.